Yeah, well, first, I want to obviously congratulate Washington for the fantastic win and try to, obviously football can be cruel with the penalties, but, they won the game or they won the penalties. So just wish them all the luck in the final. And then about the message halftime, I think we were executing very well the game plan. We needed to be a little bit better on the ball to create better quality chances. We touched a little bit on that, obviously, with the early yellow card from Jess. We decided to bring on Jenna to give us a little bit more of depth on that left-hand side. And yeah, and then at the beginning of extra time, we did the subs that, we wanted to win the game. So that's why we put obviously offensive players, we put Jess, we put Cici, and we wanted to go and win in the 120 or whatever minutes we were going to play. And that was the message, that we were going to go and win the game, be offensive, how we always are, stick to our style. And obviously, even after the sending off from Bruna, I think we had those chances, especially those couple of chances at the end of the game. But yeah, so that's what the message: be offensive, we want to win. Hola.
Quería preguntar, el empate del Spirit de la manera que se ha dado en el minuto 93 ha sido un palo demasiado fuerte para el equipo a nivel anímico.
Bueno, es algo de lo que estamos preparados, ¿no? Creo que el equipo, in- incluso cuando estábamos con 11, evidentemente nos marcan el gol y ya prácticamente acaba el partido, pero creo que hemos empezado la prórroga muy bien cuando estábamos dominando el partido. Evidentemente, un partido de vida o muerte que te marcan un gol en el minuto 93 nunca es fácil, pero creo que tampoco ha sido un palo, ¿no? O sea, vamos, creo que hemos hecho muy bien la prórroga, hemos creado, creo, las dos, tres mejores ocasiones y bueno, evidentemente la expulsión de Bruna marca mucho más, ¿no? Porque ya el equipo cansado, tener que jugar casi media hora con el ambiente en contra y el equipo ha estado fantástico. O sea que en este caso no creo, pero o sea, ha sido un mazazo, pero a la vez creo que el equipo se ha repuesto bien.
Y me imagino que viniendo de ganar la Liga, cualquier cosa que no sea repetido el resultado es un poco amargo, pero si podrías cuadrarnos un poco la temporada.
Bueno, súper orgulloso, ¿no? De este equipo. Creo que nos vamos de los playoffs sin perder realmente, porque en lo que es el juego, creo que el equipo ha estado espectacular durante todo el año. Hemos tenido muchísimos retos, ¿no? Con muchísimas lesiones, pero sobre todo con muchísimos partidos, con muchísimos viajes, con la CONCACAF Champions Cup, y el equipo ha mantenido el nivel. Hemos batido todos los récords que había en el club, de puntos, de diferencia de goles, de partidos ganados, todos los récords prácticamente, y el equipo creo que refleja muy bien quién queremos ser, dando igual quién esté en el campo. Eh, para mí creo que es el equipo como equipo que yo disfruto más viendo. Evidentemente soy el entrenador, pero creo que el equipo juega un fútbol fantástico. Hemos sido capaces de ser el mejor equipo defensivo de la liga, jugando un fútbol muy ofensivo. Jugadoras individualmente han dado un paso al frente de una forma magnífica y nuevas internacionales. Creo que la temporada es extremadamente positiva. Cierto es que nos ha faltado un título, que era la guinda, ¿no? Pero bueno, también pensar que estamos, ¿no? En esas semifinales ¿no? Jugamos una competición que no termina este año, que termina el año que viene, que es digamos, la Champions League de esta zona de la Champions Cup. Y, y nada, hemos caído en semifinales fuera de casa, un ambiente fantástico. Creo que hay que estar orgullosísimo, ¿no? Del trabajo que han hecho las jugadoras y el staff que se han dejado la vida, de verdad. Creo que el trabajo que ha puesto todo el mundo en este club, con la cantidad de partidos que hemos tenido, de viajes, de tiempo fuera de la familia, ha sido espectacular. De nada.
We'll go online to Jenna, followed by Jeff.
Hi, Juan. Thanks so much for taking the time. In terms of the penalty kicks in the order, was that a predetermined order, or how did you decide who was going to go?
Yeah, obviously with the penalty order is very difficult because, there was 6 ups in this case, so we needed to see how the game was going, who was ready. who we trust, and they all were willing to take a penalty. So we obviously went with Esther, with McCall, with Jenna, Lynn, and Anne. We're gonna take the penalties. It's one of those situations, you know, like it's just unfortunate. In this case, they won the pens, like fine margins, no, and I think touches the first one, then they saved that one, and then from there, obviously, we haven't been good in those penalties, but we know it's something we work on, and it hasn't come up. So yeah, that's how we done.
And in terms of the substitutions and taking Rose and Yasmin off, was that an offensive decision, defensive decision, and what was kind of the thought process around that?
Yeah, well, in there, I think both of them were on the limit already. I think they both gave 200%, and I thought they needed to come off to be able to help the team, and in that case, we obviously have Jess and Cici to come in to help the team. So I thought it was something that the team needed. They were really on their limit, both of them. And yeah, those are the reasons for the subs today. Maybe we have a lot of other conditions now. We had a lot of yellow cards from very early that really conditioned the game. Then we have obviously the injury from Mandy, then we have another yellow for Bruna, and then obviously she ended up being sending off. So, it was a lot of conditions that things that go into making substitutions, no?
Yeah, makes sense. Thanks so much as always for the time.
Thank you, Jenna.
Jeff.
Hey Juan, thanks for taking the time. You mentioned the red card a couple of times. Just wondering what your take was on the decision with it being right in front of you, and then you mentioned too wanting to win that game in extra time. That didn't change for you even after going down a player?
Bueno, okay, so I don't like talking about the referees. I always say the same message. They need to be professional. I want to support them from here because we need better refereeing. We all know that. It's a common topic in the league. So from here, I want to, keep supporting Pro and the league to get better referees that can get on with the game and, have enough experience to deal with environments like this, to deal with situations like today, because sometimes they influence the games too much, or that lack of experience. I don't know, but today we were very unfortunate. Definitely, I think Bruna did 2 fouls and she got 2 yellow cards. The decisions that were happening during the game are not for me to judge, but they will have to review it and see, because for me, yeah, just keep sending my support to the referees to get better conditions and be professional. And then what was the other question? Sorry, Jeff.
Well, you said you were still going for it even after going down players. You still wanted that to end before PKs.
Well, yes, but at the same time, that's because it's on our DNA. But we already used all the subs for what I mentioned, no injuries, yellow card situations, so we couldn't do anymore. So in that case, we had a specific plan. I think it worked really well. How we wanted to attack, how we wanted to defend. I think we limited their chances. Obviously, they put us under pressure, but we limited the chances, and at the end, we really had 2 very good chances to win it. No, so yeah, with the profile of players that we had, I think we finished the game with Lynn Williams as a right back, with Esther in midfield, with Cici Kaiser, with Jessica Silva, with Esther Gonzalez. We always went to win.
Hi, Juan. Courtney Sith here. You had touched on it a few minutes ago in Spanish, but could you just talk about managing the last few weeks of Gotham between the W Champions Cup, as well as the final of the Summer Cup, and then your run to the playoffs?
Yeah, well, it's been very challenging for us because we had the break and we had a cup final to go to play with basically 10 players from the team, which it wasn't obviously not what we wanted, but it was what it was. And again, that showed the fantastic job the team is done. And then the players have been fantastic. They've gone all over the world to play their games with the national teams, come back and help the team to win, to play. I think the team has been fantastic. So yeah, it's been challenging, but at the same time, it's been very positive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Last question, Jenna.
Thanks so much. And you might have touched on this in Spanish, so forgive me if you're repeating yourself. But
It's okay.
you know, Gotham had a small but mighty contingent of fans who traveled down for the game, and I just wanted to know if you had a message for them to, you know, for their support, not only today but throughout the season.
Yeah, they were amazing. I think we also sold out. So you know, I think 500 people came down. A lot more wanted to come down. They couldn't be here with us. From here, I want to thank them because this year it's been really difficult for us, and we could not have achieved what we have achieved without them being there. Whatever it was midweek, in the weekends. From the beginning, they've been fantastic. They've been supporting us. They've been helping the players. They've been helping the staff. The environment at the Red Bull Arena is very special. The environment today was great, and yeah, from here, I really, really want to thank them because they are the reason why we do our job, and we take a lot of pride of represent them. We spoke about it as well internally in the changing room before the game, in the hotel, how we were really looking forward to put that performance for them here, for the people that is in New Jersey, New York, watching us on the tele, and for a lot of people that is around the country and around the world that is now a Gotham fan, and yeah, from here, really thank them because they are the best.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.